running through our veins. Heartbeat, love is making waves. It gets hard when we start moving through the pain, but deep inside we'll see, one day we will be rising above the ashes, moving beyond all the clouds, escaping from all the darkness, finding light in the here and now, holding on to every moment, moving closer to the edge. Isn't that the journey we're taking? We're touching skin to skin, the bodies that we're in, we're feeling everything, we're only human, no superheroes can save us all.
All right, welcome in, everybody. We are getting started with our Road to Launch number 3. So the final Road to Launch live stream for Lumines Arise. I'm Austin. I'm joined by CJ. How are you doing today, CJ?
I am doing great, Austin. How are you?
Excellent. I'm super excited to be playing some Lumines Arise, and you know why I'm extra excited is the game is almost here, CJ. Just about 3 to 4 days, I guess.
4 more days. Yeah, very excited.
Yeah, if any of you have been keeping up with our countdown post, you'll see probably a 3 moment pretty soon. But yes,
Couple hours.
Let's get that release map up here because yeah, we cannot wait for you guys to get your hands on this. I can't wait to have some opponents in burst battle personally. And CJ, I'm sure you can't wait to watch how people are approaching the game for the first time, whether it's the journey mode, playlist, anything multiplayer related. Anything in particular excited to see?
I can't wait to see people tackle Dig Down. Like, that is my wish for everybody to check out Dig Down because it's such a cool spin on everything. So, yeah.
Absolutely. And
my big
I
one.
can't get to the latest levels on it. And I feel like I'm a pretty good player, right? So I cannot wait for some of our amazing players to try to tackle the challenge, right? Because it's kind of the equivalent of like a Tetris, like we have master mode in Tetris Effect. I think of Dig Down personally as that mode, so I can't wait to see some of those players play it. Yeah, a very selfish thing. I'm going to be glued to whoever is playing it. So I highly suggest, if you are good at the game, stream the game next week, and we'll definitely grab our popcorn and be watching you. But
absolutely.
Yes.
Do not be surprised if you see enhanced experience in your chat.
It's a very good chance it'll happen.
Yeah.
But
You know, speaking of that launch date, Austin, you can still pre-order the game on PlayStation 5, and if you're a PlayStation Plus subscriber, you get 10% off. So you can get either the standard edition or the digital deluxe edition for 10% off. So, you know, why not save some money this final weekend and pre-order? Plus, you can preload the game. You can be ready to play right when everything launches.
yeah, not to name names on other games. It's not going to take you forever to install, but yeah, like
Right.
you'll be able to hop right into it. So get that pre-install and you'll be good to go. First on
Get
the
an
leaderboard.
early-
Maybe you could be a world record holder for just a moment.
Exactly. Get first on the leaderboard.
Yeah. You could be the #1 Lumines Arise player if you have that pre-install.
You could be.
So, yeah, while we're on the topic of PlayStation, let's hit all the news points here. I believe we revealed the Astrobot model early in the week. Isn't that right, CJ? Let's bring that up
We
here.
did indeed, yeah. So on PlayStation 5, the digital deluxe edition comes with 4 avatars and nameplates for your Lumi, and the special edition here, exclusive to PlayStation 5, is Astrobot. So you get Astrobot as a Lumi and a nameplate alongside Res, Tetris Effect Connected, and Humanity-themed avatars, which are seen on screen right now.
Mm-hmm. And yeah, if you're on Steam, we definitely got you covered with the Dave the Diver. I don't know if any of you would have predicted we'll have a Dave the Diver in a Luminous game, but yeah, they're both awesome avatars and have their own vibe, whether you're in the journey mode and whatever, because each level has its own like animation for the avatars, right? So
Yes.
we will make a playlist later for Astrobot, and I'll be playing on the PlayStation 5 for a little bit. So yeah, stay tuned for that. And Astrobot is like, it's such a good fit for walking around in Lumines Rise, whether you're in the menus. Like when you run around as Astrobot in the multiplayer hub, I'm like, this is like meant to be. So okay, why don't we hop into it? We always go over time
it.
on these streams because we have too much fun covering the game modes and stuff like that. So I think we'll start off with some Journey mode, Area 5. Oh, and speaking of, can't wait for people to see. I cannot wait for people to play some of those later levels that have yet to be revealed.
Yes.
So, okay.
I saw Sushi Drew in the chat a little bit earlier. We posted on social a video by Sushi Drew playing some of the later stages. So like the last 2 weeks we have posted stages that had not been seen before that Sushi Drew was playing. So
yeah, shout out to Sushi Drew. I see you in the chat.
yes, hope your Japan trip is going very well.
You'll have to chat with us post Japan trip. Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. Yes.
Okay, so Area 5, The Clash, CJ. You know, the more I play Lumines Arise, it's harder for me to decide which area is my favorite, but when I first approached this area, this was probably like one of my favorites for a very long time, so I'm excited to play through some of it for a bit here. Let's hop into it.
Let's do it.
We're starting off with Tropical Survival.
Tropical Survival. This stage is pretty awesome. I remember seeing early builds of this stage with the water filling up, and the music here I think is great. It really gets you hyped for the rest of this area. A lot of fun here.
So we got the waters. There is also I believe, a tilt effect, yeah. So it's got all the effects here. And do not be, if you want to turn them off, we have plenty of accessibility options for you. But
yeah. You can
I
turn off the
personally love
tilt,
the
you
lead
can turn
into
off the zoom in and out. You can make the background of the playfield more opaque, so that there's like a black background to it, which definitely helps. By the way, happy birthday, Sushi Drew.
Ooh, happy birthday.
Yeah. This is one of my favorite songs in the game too. It's a very hype song.
Yeah, it's a little bit more upbeat, so it can be kind of hard to keep your combos going on this stage.
True, because the timeline's very fast.
Right
Here.
Let's balance it out. I got to keep perfect balance for perfect harmony here, so I'll stack to the left or right.
It's all about that timeline management here. Stacking before or after the timeline passes over.
Uh-oh. Oh, no. I topped out on accident. Yeah. Uh-oh. Starting off not too strong here.
Clearing,
ooh.
Right?
But hey, we got a little tip there at the bottom, CJ, which we don't get to show off too often. So
Nice tool tip.
yeah, and I was about to connect that chain block horizontally game, but it will make it easier to create squares when they are cleared.
Yes.
They knew I was about to chain block.
That's a good tip.
All right, that means I can speed up.
Definitely. Love the humanity, Shiba Inu, just hanging out there on bottom right.
Gotta rep my Shiba Inu.
Of course. Yeah, humanity. Another great puzzle game from Enhance. If you've not played it, definitely go check it out.
Yeah, not so much a block kind of puzzle game, but more of a cerebral get from point A to point B kind of puzzle game, right?
True. So if you're new to Luminous and you're joining the stream and you don't know what's happening as Austin plays, we are forming 2x2 or larger squares of the same color. You see the blocks that are falling from the top are in various patterns of 2 colors, and Austin is creating 2x2 or larger blocks. When the timeline passes over and clears them, you get points for how many 2x2 squares can fit in the area that you cleared.
Show 'em what we got. Ain't gonna stop.
Yeah, it may take a second
for-
to get into it for your first time around if you're brand new to Luminous, right? But
Yeah.
rest assured, when it does click, and it doesn't take too long to click, I just think it might be a little more intimidating than, say, a game that's simpler on the forefront, like Tetris, right? But
Yeah.
when you do get over that initial hump, this game, in my opinion, is easier to master, so it makes it
Yeah.
a very chill game, depending on how you're trying to approach it, right? For me, it's a very chill
Yeah.
game.
I like to tell people just worry about making 2x2 squares. Don't worry about anything else. And to me, this game is very much an instinctual game, like dropping blocks faster because the timeline adds that light time pressure to the whole thing. And don't think too much about where you're placing blocks. Misdrops, in my opinion, don't matter as much here as they do in, say, Tetris. Because you got a big play field. There's a lot of space to work with here. And you don't top out until the very last possible section is full. The play field has to be completely full, or there has to be like no place for you to drop a block to top out.
And one nice thing about Lumines Arise, when you get in trouble, there is the burst mechanic, which can really get you out of some sticky situations. So I'm trying to simulate a little bit here. When your board
A
is
sticky
towards the top.
situation?
Yeah, exactly. So what I like to do is just create a 2x2 square and press the burst button. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to press burst. And hey, look at that. It's all gone. So simply put, just match. We want to match the color to our largest square here with the number inside of it, right? So I'm placing these egg pattern blocks around our burst square and expanding upon it for a massive score. And it sends the opposing block to the top of the screen over the grid, and there they all fall right when the burst ends. And that's my favorite part, is when they all fall there.
Yes. When the opposite colored blocks fall back down and you just get like crazy screen clearing effects. It's great.
Now, Area 5 does start out a little higher
us
tempo.
to turn up the music a little.
Oh, turn up
by
the
way.
music. I got you.
Turn the music up.
Can you turn the people down? Just turn up the music? Is that what you're saying? Turn it up slightly.
We understand that request. XO. Yeah, this stage very reminiscent of a stage in Tetris Effect Connected, at least musically.
Yeah, downtown jazz.
Downtown
Thematically, not so
jazz.
much.
Thematically, no. These are the pigeons that have, or the birds that have taken, or the doves that have taken over the downtown.
City, yeah, the city pigeons.
Jazz.
Yep. All right. I think we do have a little bit of a nice break tempo-wise here with Serpent Clash.
Yeah.
Testing
Serpent
myself.
Clash. Do we think the stage we were just on is the fastest skin in the game, the fastest stage in terms of timeline movement?
It's definitely up there. A nice way to check, remind me to bring this up when we're covering the playlist later, but the playlist will show the tempo of each stage when you're creating your playlist, like what are the fastest and what are the slower stages.
Right.
I'm pretty sure On Eggshells is one of the fastest, if not the
Yeah, I
fastest.
think you're right.
There will be different
On
game modes and
Eggshells is the-
challenges
yes.
where it does actually put the tempo even faster. Like late game and the dig down mode, which we'll maybe hop into later as well.
Yeah. Light Rod in the chat says, scary snakes, is there anything that can be done to fix that?
Okay, we're looking out for you, Light Rod. We're going to turn on the, let's see. We do have a snake filter.
Turn the snake filter
I don't know what
on.
you're
There you
talking
go.
about.
No snakes here. There's no dove filter though. If you're scared of doves, I'm sorry.
We like doves too much.
We like doves, exactly. Another fantastic stage.
This is one of my favorites for sure.
Yeah. Already getting a good combo going here, and you are max it for burst.
Oh yeah, which block are we feeling here for the burst? We got the wheel or the I guess the, what would that even be? the light?
The wheel or the light? I don't know. I'm a fan of the wheel.
Okay. We'll time it with the crescendo here of the music, maybe. That's always fun to do.
Yeah. And this is a fun stage just to see how it goes from like light to dark.
Oh, I meant to do
again.
it.
Oh, this is fine too. Is this the furnace of the train that you're
Oh yeah, you're right.
grow? This is why it's always good to like grow the burst as big as possible, because then you can really see what's inside those blocks.
Right. There's definitely some imagery in a lot of the stages that you won't see in the blocks that you will see in burst, which is cool. Well, I guess you're more likely to see a burst because you're not going to get a 10 by 10 square very often outside of burst.
Yeah. Dr. Wellround asking, wonder why this song is called List, not the skin, but the song. Yeah, I'm not sure. We'd have to ask Kydelic that.
Gravity was getting a little tense there, almost hopped out again. But, all right.
That's the tough thing.
Got a B rank.
B rank.
All right, and that's a peek at the next area.
Did we already do this area? What's the next area?
We play some stages
actually?
in it. We can tease it a little bit maybe, but I don't want to show after that too much. Yeah. So Resonance is next on the docket here. Yep, we have previewed pretty much every stage in here on our past.
Let's show the next group.
Okay.
One over. Let's just do one over. Or not this. No, not this one. I mean, actually, like look at the next group of stages.
I feel like. Okay.
Let's not go all the way to the right, but yeah, we haven't really. We haven't really shown it. Some of these stages have been shown. There are
some of them are in the challenges. Yeah,
as challenges, or that Sushi Drew videos have shown off those stages, but
yeah,
maybe we'll leave them for later.
Launch I know some of you are looking forward to the launch day. Yeah, so we won't spoil you too much. Okay, where should we hop into next? So, what do I have on the docket here? I believe we were talking about playing some expert challenges from the mission mode. As we've been kind of going from basic to advanced, and now we're stuck in expert, so now I need to really test my skills here.
Yeah. Oh, and also if you're new to Luminous, you should definitely check out the missions mode because we have 60 training missions here that are repeatable and will really teach you about the mechanics of the game quite a bit. It'll teach you a lot of techniques you can use in the journey mode or in multiplayer. This one, clear 2 blue 2x2 squares using this block combination.
So this is just an excellent example of kind of teaching you to level out your block via split. So when you have an open column next to a column that is raised slightly, like we do have in this middle 2 columns here, it's going to kind of cascade or split the block downward, and it levels out like that, right?
Yeah.
And of course you want to do it again here to get the efficient 2x2, I guess 2x2 square clear here. Yeah. And,
that's something coming into Luminous that you may not have quite down pat yet. So nice to have the review.
And personally, my favorite part of puzzle games is being a newbie. So there's so much to learn, so much to pick up on, and so many aha moments, right? And rest assured, like, if you do play the game, you are going to get better, even if it is just that 1% per day. How many weeks are there in a year? You'll be 30. You'll be about over 50% better by the end of the year if you just get better 1% each week, which isn't that high of a hurdle, right?
Yeah, even learning how to use some of the block combinations, like what to do with the checkerboard or what to do with the ones that are 3 and 1. Like,
let's find some checker blocks. Here we go. 3 checker blocks.
It's really handy to know that kind of thing.
Yeah, I think in a high-level player's eyes, they might not really despise checker blocks in the same way people that
it's true.
don't play the game as much do, right? Because there are some patterns you can kind of get the hang of there. I think I even got it right there, yeah. Just kind of using... you know what? Let's play that one more time, just because checker blocks kind of are the bane for people getting a Luminous for the first time.
Absolutely. Like, what do I do with this block? No idea.
I think there are more than one option. I wonder if there's another solve, actually. Let's see. So, like, another thing you could do, especially if you're moving fast, you're not always going to be picking the most optimal option, but as long as you generally just try to match the colors with each other, right? So, even in this case, I know if I drop a block here without any block splitting, right, you'll have a nice setup there in the center for any blue block, right?
Yeah.
So now rotate that. It's only 2, but look at that. You even have a nice follow-up with the other 2 squares there, right? So as long as you're kind of generally matching colors, you'll be all right.
Yeah.
But yeah, block splitting is definitely something worth getting used to.
Yeah. The other thing I think the training mode is great for is teaching you how to do things within one timeline pass.
Yeah.
Because for a lot of players, especially starting out, like, you really like pause as your block falls, like, to really figure out where you're gonna put it, and that means probably you're gonna miss a timeline pass. So doing all of that thing in one, or placing all your blocks in one timeline pass, I think is going to be something really important that a lot of people get out of training missions.
Yeah, and I think that's one reason our dev team went with the combos as kind of like the last test, because that really is what makes a combo, is making those efficient square solves every timeline pass, right? And playing along with the timeline.
Yep.
That is pretty much how comboing works and how you get those big bonuses for higher scores. And then I know a lot of our Luminous fans are going to be spending a lot of time in the challenges section. So we have been playing through a bunch of these on our Road to Launch streams, starting with Basic. We played through Advanced last week. And now we'll see if I can even keep up with some of these. We're going to check out some of the expert ones. And they are pretty... the expert tag is not lying, so I hope some of you... even longtime players do find some challenges in here that truly test your skills. Where should we start, CJ? I did have a few listed I thought would be cool to cover, but chat, let us know as well what you were kind of thinking. Let's go through. Maybe I'll hover a few if you do want to see some. We won't show Ever Rising, but you do get the nice thumbnail. I
think we definitely got to do To the Beat.
To the Beat 2?
2.
Okay. Let's start there. This one's fun, but it's also pretty hard.
Yeah.
I have failed on this one.
Survive until the end. So yeah,
this isn't so bad.
This challenge, blocks only fall from the top on the beat. And you can see the modifiers to the mechanics at the bottom there, the varying timeline speed and rhythm drops. So the timeline here is moving slower than it normally would in game, I believe.
Pro tip here, bob your head to the beat.
Yeah. Oh, that's good. That's a good tip. And you know, a lot of people think that with Lumines, like, if the timeline moves slower, that's got to make things easier. And actually, it doesn't always do that. Because
definitely not the case.
With the speed that blocks drop, like, if the timeline doesn't come across and clear them, you can run into a situation where you top out.
I haven't played this one in a while. It's a scary one, so I don't open it too much.
It's tough. It's very tough. And of course, it's on the beat, but now it's sort of synchronized to some of the parts in the song itself. Oh, this is interesting. Light Rock points out. Oh, nice. The arrows at the top show visually where it drops, so you can do it even if you have the sound muted.
Yeah, it's kind of like a musical notation or a note.
Yeah. If you're familiar with like Parappa the Rapper or Jammer Lammy, that kind of style game, like as you see the timeline go over the arrows there, you know that's when it's going to drop the blocks.
Here's the hard part.
This is a very hard part right here. We're seeing the problems with that slow timeline.
Yeah.
Although that chain block's very, very good. It's gonna
I need
really
to go
clear.
off. There's a slow timeline issue, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially because it's forced block drops, right? So it's not like you can wait for the timeline to sweep.
It's true.
That chain block was very clutch, though. That's a fun one.
Complete.
I did better than last time I played that one, so that's good.
The great thing about these challenges, like we are playing expert right here, but if you are just starting to learn Lumines, you go into the basic ones. Those actually like are quite good at teaching you some of the core mechanics of Lumines, like letting you experience some of the highs of getting like huge bursts and huge combos and things. So definitely do not shy away from the challenges mode, even if you are a beginner.
100%. Another form is definitely more of a fun one, but we have stuff like Burst Rush, the chains, multiple chain blocks. I think Hatch is an excellent just learning challenge, learning to build around a certain area.
Absolutely.
Heavy Snow is a lot of fun. And then,
yeah,
we do have some upgraded ones, so like sequels where they're a bit harder. Chains 2 goes very fast, but you have so many chain blocks. All right. What's next, CJ? Dare I touch Invisible?
I think you should. I think you should do Invisible. This one, yeah, very difficult.
Oh, here's a later
Invisible
stage.
Timeline. We were talking about this in Discord. There is indeed a challenge for Invisible Timeline, which makes it very difficult.
Where's our timeline? There it is.
And the mosaic blocking off part of the playfield here. So no timeline, and part of the board is blocked. Yep, there are 152 by 2 squares in this challenge. Here comes the mystery light is what it's called.
Yeah, so the tough part about this challenge is you kind of have to look at your piece preview to do it effectively.
Yeah, mosaics on the pieces themselves, on the blocks. Like, you definitely have to keep a peripheral eye on what's coming next. As a player, I don't really look at the piece preview section really at all, so a challenge like this is very tough, but also it helps in like teaching you how to do that.
I'm gonna give me a chain block, that'd be real nice.
That would be nice.
Oh, we have some area over here.
Not freaking out just yet.
Not yet.
So we have 2 rows completely mosaicked. The mystery light. Look at all of the effects that have stacked up here. You have 2 mystery lights, 2 mosaics, and an invisible timeline. but you're at 118 out of 150 squares.
I don't know if I am going to go chain block.
I don't think so. I don't think you will.
Brutal devs.
Flash asking, is there an upside down side effect in mystery mode? I don't think so.
I don't think so, but that would be fun.
No, that would be very different. I think that'd be really, really hard to play.
Oh no! Accidentally
Failed.
Misdrop. Oh, it was 3 squares away. No.
Oh. This is how hard these expert challenges get. They get pretty crazy.
Yeah, that one's fun. That's a good test of that one and brain training. Brain training, I think even more so, is like a piece preview trainer because there's less stuff covering your screen, but they do more of covering the block and kind of force you to look at your piece preview.
Covering like the whole block.
Yeah, exactly.
We were seeing him covering like parts of the pieces that were dropping. Brain training
just to show.
Covers the whole thing. And yeah, all of these are about stretching your thinking of the gameplay mechanics. Doing this. And they're all really, really fun to kind of test your skills.
That sounds cool.
There are a lot of people out there that are awesome at Luminous, or will be awesome at Luminous in the future. And these challenges are a way to really test yourself, stretch yourself.
Yeah, the whole block is covered.
What is going on with the timeline?
It's really struggling.
There we go. Something happened with
I missed it.
there.
I was staring at my piece preview.
It might not have been. Well, I don't know if it was just the stream that I'm looking at. It could have been that.
It's a little bit of oh yeah, there's also techniques in here, by the way. If you do want to, there's a lot in here, but if there's ever anything you just need to read through, or there definitely is a lot of concepts covered, so definitely check it out if you want to get some fundamental tips.
Absolutely. We're gonna do goldfish.
Yes, I did want to do goldfish bowl. I was hyping it up last week. It's one of my favorites.
The second to last. But the much smaller playfield. What can you do with that? And a timeline that then is like not clearing pieces for half the time.
Yeah, that's part of the challenge. Is it's a very slow timeline. So this definitely highlights the fact that slow timeline is not always a good thing.
Yeah.
It kind of forces you to be in trouble, which we'll see momentarily.
It's true. No Chill saying this is just the average CPU versus experience. Especially in previous Luminous games where you shared a playfield with the CPU. Certainly.
Even now I need to start slowing down. Like, you don't want to play fast here.
That's very true. You want to clear 150 squares.
Gotta wait on this chain. There we go. Oh.
Yeah, pro tip there with the chain blocks. If you place it after the timeline, if you place it somewhere behind the timeline, then you can use it to also clear some squares that are ahead of the timeline and like save that chain block to also clear stuff behind and then even build on it moving forward for the next pass.
Yeah, I like to wait and then build around it with the timeline instantly just to get as much coverage as possible.
Now you'll notice that the goldfish bowl has shrunk in size, making it even more difficult to get squares and even more time where the timeline is not clearing anything.
There we go.
This is the smallest. Is this the smallest?
It is, yeah.
Yeah. But this is good practice also for, like, the times when you're just about to top out.
Never
This
give
is
up.
like a forced top out. Yeah.
I think I'm toast. Oh, wait.
Yeah.
Not yet. Ugh, hurry up. No, I'm toast.
No.
Oh. Again, just short. Eight squares short. But that one's fun. Playing within that confined area is definitely a good test of your abilities to be efficient for one, and then it does kind of like force you, like, hey, you gotta respect the timeline a little bit here, even if it is slow.
Yeah.
So, all right, let's Goldfish Bowl.
There's a reason why that one's like at the very end of the challenges list.
Yeah. Growth 2 is a fun one. We played the easier. It's literally the first one you play. This one has the cursed 3x3 checker block. But what else can we cover here? Maybe one more.
Do you want to try colorful?
You do colorful.
Colorful's interesting. This is 3 colors instead of 2. So it adds a little bit of challenge by adding a 3rd color to the mix. These very colorful block variants. This is fun.
I always think chain blocks are interesting in this mode. It's harder to get a good chain block.
Yeah, completely. And I do find you have to play a little bit differently with the 3rd color in the mix. Definitely impacts things.
We got bananas. What is is that an apple?
I'm not sure.
I don't take an apple to be a jungle fruit, but
Right.
it looks like an apple though.
It does.
Oh, let's get a big red block.
Doesn't quite look like an apple though. It's really big. The sound of this song, by the way, is just even very different than the stage in Journey. You're about halfway done now.
You can like throw some of your Luminous fundamentals out of the window for this one. I feel like a new player again.
Yeah. It's an entirely new way of thinking about the mechanics. I love that about every single challenge mode we have in here.
Yeah.
Okay. 2/3 of the way done.
We got
This challenge.
get over
Now, a lot of newer players would probably be freaking out at this point that you're about to top out, but as you can see, that you got a lot of space to work with. 3-color checkerboards, yes. Oh, there we Top.
Sound effect.
Clear block. Very cool. Yeah.
I need to be careful.
You're starting to get in trouble here.
Yeah. Let's go clear.
7 away. Five away.
That's it.
I think that might be it.
Alright. We got one. I was failing all the missions just barely, but we got colorful. Alright. Cool. Nice, and yeah, there's some other ones we haven't opened up just yet. Restrictions, kind of similar to like a level up of Barricade almost. In terms of trying to play with a lot of things kind of in your way and some additional effects. Not quite mystery, it is a little more streamlined, but
yeah.
And Puzzle 2, kind of another take on we have Puzzle 1, and then Puzzle 2 is, I believe, number-based. So, for example, some of the shapes you are seeing in or numbers you're seeing in our countdown from 7 to 1 are in Puzzle 2.
Yeah.
And finale, overcome gimmicks you've already encountered and create a 10 by 10 square. Yeah, I won't open that one up just yet, but I'll leave that for you. I'll let you get to the finale. I do kind of want to open up Super Express. I don't know if we did play that.
We did not play Super Express.
This one is interesting because it gets hard. It's harder if you are a really good player because you level up faster. And if you level up faster, the gravity, it just keeps increasing. So, here, I'll show. So all you have to do is survive for nearly 4 minutes, right? You start on speed level 1, but every time you clear X amount of squares, is it just 1? Let's see. Oh, let's get the all clear first.
Nice.
Let's see how many squares it is.
Speed star level 1. You're on level 2 now.
Yeah, it might just be tied to, okay.
Level 3.
So we see it's increasing. Yeah. The faster you are, the more levels you can get it to go. And this is affecting the gravity level. So, let's see here. Let's just see how fast we can get it going. And high gravity Luminous is pretty hard. Think of like high gravity Tetris. Similar concept.
Yeah, I like this idea of a stage that gets more difficult as you get better.
Yeah.
With the mechanics. This, for Super Express and Dig Down, are kind of very similar in that way.
Yeah, this is a great replayability mission if you just want to like kind of see what level you can get to.
Yeah.
Test your limits.
I would love to see how far people can get.
Yeah, I've mostly thought about Dig Down, but
max?
For this one it would be really cool to see how far players can get to.
Yeah. Because what is a 4-minute timer on this?
It's like 3 minutes 50 seconds, so pretty much 4 minutes. Yeah.
Yeah.
So it gets to a point where it's like nearly dropping instantly. So you have to like kind of buffer your movement.
Yeah.
So think fast for this one.
Yeah. Could have been called Think Fast. And not Super Express.
I like the silly name though of Super Express.
I like it too. Yeah, it's good. You have the entire like left side of the playfield.
true. I probably should do
sort of
that, so.
blank. But I don't know if you're gonna be able to get pieces over there.
So we can, if you're holding left, kind of buffer that speed like I was talking about. So it kind of teaches you something in that regard.
Got 47 seconds left to go in your Super Express run.
Yeah, we gotta clean up.
You're really working towards the top of the board.
Let's hold left for a second. There we go.
Okay. And no burst to save you here.
Right.
Chain blocks, yes. Burst, no. We're at level 25 with 16 seconds left.
Decent chain.
Yep, not bad, not bad.
All right.
27.
Cool. So you can kind of like, it does keep your PB, by the way. So that was 242 squares. I think I had another one where I was really trying to push it. What did I get to? Let's see. 368, right? So eventually, and the faster you go, the quicker those levels kick in too. So it's an excellent expert challenger. It scales to your skill level, right? That's kind of the nice part too. So
That's true.
yeah. Okay, so we'll hop out of challenges here for now, but just 3 to 4 more days, people, and you'll have your challenges ready to play. So can't wait for you guys all to try these out. And I think there are some we haven't even opened yet. I think we've covered just about. We didn't cover Ever Rising, but yeah, we want to leave that stage for you. So okay. All right, what's next, CJ? What's next on the docket here? Should we hop into the multiplayer hub?
Yeah, let's do it.
First, I'm feeling I need a Luminous break. Let me spend some of my hard-earned cash, and I have a lot of them.
Ooh, there you go.
my
Let's
phone.
spin the wheel.
Yeah.
The Lumipone wheel.
Impeccable.
So going through training missions or playing modes in the multiplayer hub will gain you Pwn, and then you can use them in the Lumipone machine to get cosmetic items. And there are no doubles in the Lumipone machine, so you're getting new stuff the entire time.
Ooh, some maracas. I actually wanted the maracas.
The maracas are awesome.
Let's had to customize. I was waiting for that drop. I'm a maraca main. Let's see.
I like the glow sticks. The glow sticks are.
There we go. So also kind of a newer feature we have. You can save sets of avatars, right? So if I hit the My Set key, I can save my maraca bear here. Oh wait,
Yeah.
register. There we go. Transdimensional baby, independent baby, all the baby sets. Yeah.
Love
Maybe it's time to upgrade that. Cute baby. It's a classic.
Yeah.
Let's see. What do we got? What do we got? What are we feeling, everybody? Let's try. What can we do with driver here?
Okay. Impeccable driver.
I like it. Impeccable driver. I'm very, very proud of my driving skills here. So.
There you go.
Okay. Yeah, let's hop into the multiplayer hub with our new title to show off in multiplayer. Ooh. Look at that. We have the on eggshells and quick bursts again.
Looks like the Weekend Lumi Live event is already completed.
Yeah.
Here.
I may or may not have been playing a little bit earlier and in leaderboard league. Let's see.
Nice.
But it seems like some other people are playing. Look, I'm only 1,000 of this, CJ. So.
All right, yeah.
Definitely gotta.
Got some other folks
Who
tackling.
else is playing here? Mario Prime is being celebrated by Toko-san.
Very nice. Yeah.
All right. So here's the leaderboard league. This is I was telling CJ, I can spend a lot of time in the leaderboard league. This is a nice, just casual, improve area for me, right? Almost like a training area, depending on how you look at it. Of course, people are going to try to get their new scores, but that's how you know you're improving, is when you get new high scores and stuff like that. And then, you'll get pwned with every clear and contribute to the. So you can play single player to contribute to the multiplayer. We can Lumi Live event, right, CJ? So.
That's right. Yeah, it's called the multiplayer hub, but actually there's quite a few like solo modes in it. They're just in multiplayer because you are competing on a leaderboard, I suppose. So you are competing against other players, but you can really use it as a sort of solo place to gauge how your skills are improving as you play. And yeah, you don't have to do burst battle if you don't want to contribute to the community goal each weekend. So the weekend Lumi Live event is 72 hours on the weekend, starting Friday at noon GMT, I believe, or UTC, and going till Monday at noon UTC. So
how about I go for one
nice
fast
long
round
time
here?
there.
Let's see if I can get a fast round in here, CJ. I'm gonna go for a new PB.
Okay. A new PB in the
starting with the checker
60
block.
second. 60-second time attack.
Off to a rough start, but it's okay.
There you go.
So with time attack, I think the key is you want to play efficient, right? So because you get more square clears the larger the square is, which means you're going to get a higher 2x2 square count, right? So
yeah.
Generally, you think like it's all about movement, but if you're moving so fast and you only clear like single 2x2s, you're really not going to get. Well, starting out, that's not the worst thing to do, right? But
Sure.
as you evolve as a player, you do kind of want to think like, how can I get these 4x4 squares to really boost my score, right?
Yeah.
So sometimes, of course, time attack, speed is going to be a big factor, but it's also just how you think about the game is a huge factor in something like time attack.
Yeah.
Like I cleared 10 squares with that sweep. That was maybe like 4 or 5 movements, right? Rather than making so many individual 2x2 squares. I said I was going for a PB, but I stopped at a yap for a little bit there. I'll do one more try.
Yeah, you did.
So yeah, when I dial
There you go.
in, the
Big
secret
square.
sauce is to just, I like my preview a lot and just try to
Decide which color you're going to work on next
exactly.
based on what's in the queue. That's helpful. I'm too focused on the playfield to look at the piece preview.
And that's totally fine. And that will get you a long way too, right? But just like,
Yeah.
I know we have some people that are going to be playing a lot of Luminous, myself included. Definitely, that's a good way to up your game, is even if you just like a one piece,
Totally.
right? Or like you were saying, just look in your peripheral and see like what do I have a lot of color-wise coming up, right?
Yeah, yeah. That definitely helps.
All right, that's not a bad one. Let's see, 128.
Yeah. 128.
All right.
That's pretty
Before
darn good.
Yeah, before I grind that for hours on end, let's leave.
Certainly possible
Yeah.
to do that. Dig down.
I do want to show this. This is one of my favorite modes, so I show it almost every road to launch stream we've had so far. But it really is a fun mode, and I'm excited to see how all of you approach it.
Yeah.
And it scales to your level too, time-wise at least. So it starts out slow,
does.
but there are checkpoints where it starts to increase the speed. So I guess part of the gimmick is rows of blocks will populate the board every X amount of timeline passes, right? And if you actually see under your piece preview, it shows you there's a little meter there that's building up when the next row is going to populate.
See, I don't think I noticed that because I don't even look.
I think I noticed that very recently.
I like it though. It's great. Great little indicator.
This is definitely a test of your survival skills, and having good survival skills will be excellent for any mode. So even multiplayer, if you want to stack up against some of the best players, knowing how to keep your board nice and low and play around the garbage blocks incoming, stuff like that.
Yeah. It kind of gets to the point like the Goldfish Bowl challenge that we were looking at before, where you just have less and less of the playfield to work with. And if you're a beginner, that's going to freak you out. But as you play modes like Dig Down or play some of those challenges, like you'll really get a lot more comfortable with it.
I do want to mention chain blocks are kind of the key to success at surviving at a high level, even for the best players. The best players oftentimes in Luminous games might not think too much about chain blocks, even for like getting high scores, or like I actually might not want to chain block in these situations. Trust me, no matter how good you are, Dig Down, you will want to use your chain blocks.
Yes.
Yeah. Kind of having a board set up for them.
And here, just the pattern of blocks as the stack gets raised is pretty good for using chain blocks in general. Usually there's a good formation like you just got there that like knocks out half the screen.
And you kind of keep to like, I'm not too worried about my right side right now. Kind of just focusing on keeping one area of the board low at least, right?
Yeah.
But of course,
well, and even as that right side were to raise up, you wouldn't top out because you didn't place that block. Right? You didn't try to place it, so the right side can be completely
right.
full.
Yeah. Yep. So you just want to make sure you have a lane to kind of survive and focus on. Not bad though.
Well, not bad. Yeah.
Looking pretty good. So starting out, it's going to be every 100 squares is a checkpoint. I think if you get into the late levels, it does have a few gaps, but you're going to hear a little ding when I get to 300 squares. If I get to 300 squares, let me make sure we do.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so we're about to hear a ding noise, and that's going to signify that it's getting harder. There we go.
Yeah.
Now our timeline
Important
is
to note
smooth.
that audio is so important in Luminous. Like, once you start hearing different audio cues for different things that are happening on screen, like, you can't unhear it. Like, it's really kind of amazing, the audio design in this game.
Yeah, I think if I didn't have audio, it would definitely hamper my gameplay or dampen my gameplay to the point where it'd be harder to play.
It's certainly possible, but it is something you do kind of need.
At least personally, because I do use audio cues when I'm playing this.
Uh-oh.
Yeah. Oh is correct. There we go. 375, not too bad. Yeah, I need to be very locked in to get far in that mode. It tests all of your. It's kind of the ultimate test, in my opinion. It's one of my favorite game modes in Lumines Arise, so I can't wait for all of you to get your hands on it.
Absolutely. No chill asking, dig down versus win.
That would be cool. Like, you can always do it informally, right? If you like 3, 2, 1 start, like they do in classic Tetris, I guess.
You could, yes.
Yeah. We'll touch on burst battle here for a sec.
Does Dig Town go forever, or is there a limit? I don't think we actually know. But do we?
I do kind of know. There's
a speed limit?
There's kind of a limit to the point where it's like, I'd be surprised if any of you manage. Kind of like when you get to the highest speed in... I almost don't want to spoil it, but we'll probably get into it a little bit. We do have like a chart of all the checkpoints and stuff like that. But it's going to get to a point where you pretty much will top out, despite no matter how good you are. So, so that's part of the reason I'm so excited. I'm like, how far can our community push it? So it's gonna be a lot of fun.
Yeah.
All right, what should I rock here in burst battle?
Ooh, that sounds always a good one. The dark.
So let's head into
Always
local,
good.
play against a computer.
What level are you going to challenge today?
A good question. Maybe 7 or 8.
Got to give yourself a challenge. Go 8.
Okay. CJ wants me to work. I guess I am working.
Yeah, that's right. Let's see what CPU level you can take while also commentating on.
Yeah. That's part of the challenge is being able to commentate while you play. But,
Yeah. A lot of people who stream this game find that, yeah, it's very difficult to concentrate on saying things into the microphone while playing. Because this game, like Tetris Effect, I think has a unique ability to just kind of, you zone into it and then you forget anything else that you were doing.
yeah, when I stream Tetris, I know it's always funny. If I get quiet, that's how you know I'm focused.
You're locked in.
Yeah, exactly.
CPU really bringing it. Already bursting.
Computer's ringing it now. The level 10 CPU is also very, very good. I think a pro tip, I guess, is a good way to take advantage of computers is a large burst. Even the best computers don't always get like super massive bursts. Sometimes they do. They'll run you over, but let's see.
I think they messed up their burst. I think something happened with
Exactly.
the burst. They only got a 118.
Yeah. So that's kind of my
Something
ticket, is to get a
definitely
nice burst here. See, that's how I know you're getting better, because we're saying 118 is nothing. Starting out was a lot.
I think my highest burst in quick burst was like 144, 148, something like that. Which quick burst, if you don't know already, is a mode within the multiplayer hub where you can practice getting a burst. Your burst gauge starts at max, and you can just trigger it whenever you're ready.
Yeah, we can open that up after this for sure.
Oh, CPU topping out.
Our T-Tetramino opponent turned into particles.
That's such a fun addition to the premium avatars. Their little like win-loss animation.
Yeah,
is
they all have
great.
unique animations.
They all have very unique animations. It's fun.
I forget what happens when the Shiba loses. What does happen when the Shiba loses?
I don't remember.
I feel like I should know this. Maybe we should check.
Maybe. Looks like the CPU is going to get a 130, 172.
Force in my hand there.
Yeah,
It is burst battle after all.
you can see that sort of demonic icon above your playfield that a lot of garbage is about to drop on you. So you're able to counteract that with a large burst, and it'll just disappear, which is fantastic.
Uh-oh. Computer destroyed me that round.
Wow. But we're going into a third round. Third and final. Tiebreaker round.
So yeah, there's usually, like, as you saw we were doing earlier, you can pick your home stage, and I guess your opponent is the away stage, but if there's final match in your set, so even in custom games, if you have like best of 5, the last game will be a tiebreaker, and it's always on this stage. Or if you set it best of 1, if you want to practice this stage in particular, if you set it to best of 1 against the CPU or against your friends, you'll just be playing on the stage.
Yeah.
And I shouldn't have sit on burst too long, because the computer might trounce me again.
Chadax saying there are no words to express how excited I am for the release of this game. Thank you
Excellent.
very much for that. We're so happy to hear that.
And yes, everyone, definitely chat with us on launch day and stuff like that in our Discord. I'll probably be hanging out in voice for a little bit because I'll be excited myself.
Yeah.
I encourage everyone to be social, share how you feel about the game with us, and this will be a good time next Tuesday morning, for me at least.
Absolutely. We're super excited for people to get their hands on this game. Like, can't wait for that.
The competitor in me is like, I cannot wait to play some of you in Burst Battle either. So
Yeah.
like, finally, I'll have somebody in queue play. I mean, we have had the demo live, which has been a treat, but I'm just excited for everyone having their own stages, the ranked matchmaker, stuff like that.
For sure.
How's this match going? Let's see.
CPU up to 143 burst. Oh, they're up almost 200. 199, 200. We got a 203 there.
So we can downstack to clear squares next to the garbage squares. Get rid of those pesky purple garbage blocks. Oh boy.
Uh-oh. Oh!
We made it.
We were able to downstack. All right.
It's not over till it's over.
Not over yet.
Oh, that was.
Although the
I need to,
CPU
like,
already in another burst at this point.
I need to do something quick here.
Get something together. Yeah, when you exit a burst and you see that your opponent is in burst or like just entered burst, you know you have to like make as many 2x2 squares as you can to get your burst gauge up to 50. So that you can even half burst, potentially like throw it back in their face. The CPU already back up to max and is...
I might be toast.
Wow. All right.
That's fun. Oh, wow.
That was a really good
playing better
matchup.
than I realized, too. Yeah.
Great matchup.
Tough computer.
Blinky Face says Luminous tournaments would go crazy, bro. Yes.
I'm sure we definitely encourage you all in the community to. I mean, yeah, so there is a lobby system and stuff like that. So if you do want to host your own community tournaments and set up a bracket, yeah,
Certainly
like
possible.
so for example, well, it's hard to see. Is there any some lobbies open right now? Probably not. But you can see your opponent in here in the bracket if you have a small community bracket happening, and you can always run a tournament that way. Keep it simple. And yeah, we definitely encourage you all to host your own community tournaments. I'll definitely tune in. I'm sure NES would definitely want to watch, see what everyone's cooking. But all right. So that's Burst Battle. Let me open up Quick Burst because you didn't mention it earlier. Our little arcade machine over here. And the level of the day is on eggshells. One thing to note as well is that there is a daily leaderboard for the Quick Burst, so it might be hard to get on top of some of those leaderboards of a year of people playing Time Attack, stuff like that, but anybody can be at the top of a Quick Burst leaderboard, so if you just want to measure yourself against the players of the day, definitely check that out. What we got for
Absolutely. Tropical Survival was yesterday's leaderboard.
I beat the 4 players that were playing yesterday. So on eggshells, we got the top player, 105. Oh, I saw Godfrey there. That's
Danny Pena. Gamertag Radio. Yeah.
And this, like you said earlier, this is a high tempo stage, so it kind of changes up how you might want to approach it slightly.
That's true. And when I first started playing this mode, when it got added, I would go into burst immediately. Turns out that's not really like the best way to do it. What Austin's doing right now is like setting up the playfield to get a higher burst.
I pretty much am turning my brain off right now for this part. But you can, of course, set up like really nice deliberate setups.
Sure.
Like the community came up with a donut pattern, or almost like a lattice pattern, where it's like you have a massive checkerboard, right? And that makes for a massive burst, right?
Yeah.
Sometimes I like to kind of chain block the color I won't burst, if that makes sense. So let's do this, and then go with white afterwards.
Okay.
Oh, I thought that would be larger, so it threw me off. What do we have more of right now? We have eggs coming up. So let's play around egg.
There you go. And as your burst gets larger, pieces of the opposite color pattern get blown up to the top of the screen. They fly up to the top. Right. 236.
Started strong there. But that also, like, this pause is a great showcase of what happens after the burst. All the opposing pattern fall from the top that you sent up earlier, and it just extends your combo. So pretty much you have like a free combo timeline sweep if you have a big burst, right? So you can get back into comboing without too much pressure if you're going for a high score, which is nice.
That's true.
One pro tip too, I guess, is say you think your combo is going to break. Maybe we could actually show that here. So for one, quick burst is just a nice sandbox. There's no square counter here, right? So if I really wanted to, I could just play in the stage infinitely. Also, let's get that free all clear. Got to do that. Okay, so I got very distracted by that all clear. What was I about to show? So yeah, maintaining combos. So let's get a combo going.
Does this even show combos?
I think it does.
Oh, yes, it does. Okay.
So my combo is about to break there. One way, so if you're playing in journey mode, one way to keep your combo going, if you know it's going to break, you know your combo is going to end because you weren't going to keep up with it, right? You can enter burst, and when you get out of burst, I should still be in my combo state, if that makes sense.
Yeah.
It's a nice tip if you're trying to go for like super high scores. Yeah, so we had bonus times 8 there.
Yep.
Or actually, I think if you have max. Wait, no, forget I said it. I was going to correct myself if that was incorrect. Okay, so we covered just about everything in the multiplayer hub, aside from flying around and seeing our vision here. This is our astronaut vision that we've seen in the demo as well, right? But yeah, we have a lot of other visions in store that no one has seen yet, so we're pretty excited for that as well.
Absolutely.
So yeah, every weekend after launch, we'll be changing out the visions, and you'll be able to secure some unique avatars, which we haven't really shown off yet. So, or I guess heads for your avatar, right? So we're excited for that.
Yeah.
Also, people may not know this, but you can rotate your camera in here. I always forget I can do that. Try to get in the vibe
Look at the
here.
whole scene.
Hey, here's me from
And you can
PlayStation.
You can look at the records of another player too.
Oh, that's true. So let's check Togo here. It's Togo cooking. Not too much just yet on their PlayStation account. Yeah.
Might be an account wipe or something.
Here we got Tetris, a Tetris streamer. I think we have had score wipes though, so some of this might not be too accurate.
Right.
Got some A's in time attack, very nice. Typically, you will see people that are online at the same time. So if you're playing against somebody in burst battle, very likely you will see them walking around the hub, right?
That's true.
If you want to compare yourself, like, oh my god, I lost to this player that was crushing me, you can see their high scores. Or if you beat somebody, you're like, oh yeah, I beat a pretty good player, or something like that. But yeah.
Yeah. Christian saying, I really want to see how VR is implemented in PSVR 2, hoping it is used very well. Yes.
We do need to do a VR stream, maybe in the coming weeks. That'd be fun. But
we will, yeah. I think you're going to really like it. If you're a fan of what the VR mode brought to Tetris Effect Connected, I think you're really going to like how Lumines Arise is put together in VR.
And like with Tetris Effect, some of the stages really stand out in VR that you might not think would. Some of my there are definitely stages I favor in VR over 2D, and Globes is the obvious example for me and CJ. We bring up all the time from I think Area 3 in the Journey mode, but so
just a bunch of spheres falling on the ground.
Yeah.
And when you play it in flat, it looks cool for sure, but then you play it in VR and you like look around you while you're playing, and the floor is just covered with globes. It's fantastic.
All right, look who we have on our screen here, CJ. We have our friend from Team Asobi. We got Astrobot. And actually, you know what? I'm going to back out too, so I just switch over to my PlayStation here. Maybe I can find my... I can greet the guy that just greeted me in the multiplayer hub. I also want to run around just to show how fitting Astrobot just kind of seems, right?
Amongst the other Lumines.
Look at that, yes.
Yeah.
Look at our guy go.
Love it.
And Astrobot has been kind of lumified a little bit.
Yeah, it's got the glow sticks going. Or the maracas, not the glow sticks.
Love that. So, yeah, I guess some of our enhanced characters were kind of Astrobot-ized, right? So you have like the Res Hacker and Humanity Shiva. Within Astrobot now we have Astrobot kind of lumified.
Right. It seems like we're getting some audio glitching on the stream.
Uh-oh. Let's see. Too loud?
Is it too loud? Might be too loud.
That's not how it sounds.
Thanks, Lightrod.
Okay, very loud.
You said very loud, yeah.
We're only human yelling in your ear. Okay.
Is it still too loud? It might still be too loud.
Glitchy / staticky. Oh, okay.
Oh, and yeah, a little bit staticky. Oh.
Well, just to show off Astrobot, here, I'll put on some background music for now, just so we can show off the avatar for a second at least.
Yeah.
Okay. Sorry about that. Let's see.
It's interesting. I'm not hearing any static.
Yeah, it sounds
on
nice
my
on our
end,
end,
but
so we'll have to,
the stream it
investigate
is.
following the stream here, so it's not like that in the future.
Yep.
All right. Now you can listen to Dreamland, available at luminous.game/music if you want to vibe out leading into launch. But okay. Let's open up Astro Boogie Woogie. So I was typing Astro Boogie, and then PlayStation auto-populated Boogie Woogie for me, so I rolled with that.
Love that.
Oh, they this might be a good chance to show off theater mode. You mentioned earlier, CJ, somebody in Discord wanted to see theater mode. I don't know. Will Astrobot show in theater mode? Let's see, actually.
They should.
Okay.
Maybe?
Yes. All right, we got a buddy. Okay, so we are in theater mode, and theater mode is pretty cool. And I guess a nice upgrade over Tetris Effect is the fact you can change up the play style. So if you're trying to study AI, it's actually kind of awesome. So let's.
You want to see how the computer plays?
Yeah.
For some extra bonus.
So we can change it to
tips.
be combo-oriented, move-oriented, or I really like square-oriented, so it plays really efficient. If you were trying to see like some really cool square solves here.
Yeah.
I don't really use move-oriented too often. You can speed it up, so if you want to see computer go really fast here, we can do that. Yeah, you can turn on and off a loop. You can kind of force change the phases here if you would like. Let's try progressing ahead here. And you can turn burst on and off. I just turned it on, and of course it went right into burst. And timed, I guess that was kind of an odd timing there for our game. Oh wow, it transitioned with burst.
Oh, that's interesting.
Well, we might have.
But it's not in
discovered
burst.
something here, CJ.
It's not in burst.
Okay. Well, let's. Maybe because I pressed the next phase at the wrong time there. Yeah. Put that on the sheet. All right.
That on the sheet. Yeah.
It's funny. A little taste of the theater mode there.
Yeah.
With Astrobot in the frame. I think we can even hop into a super quick burst battle match. I'm going to top out and show off. We do have like unique top out animations for each avatar, right? So I guess I don't have to do that in burst battle, but burst battle newbie. Gotta show me the ropes.
With the board in the way, you can't use theater mode for screenshots. Yeah, I don't think you can hide the playfield.
That'd be a good suggestion if you do want to see that, though, because I think that was a thing in TEC as well. So, just
yeah. Yeah, put that in the suggestions area on Discord.
So, okay, let's hop in here. Maybe we can actually test out. Sorry to crush my humanity Shiba Inu friend here.
See what happens when you lose?
Yeah.
Okay.
What would any guesses in chat? What would happen if you lost as a humanity Shiba Inu? Are we playing a new CPU? Let's see if they make it easy for me. Okay.
This does seem like new-ish.
Okay.
You're dropping more garbage on them than they are on you.
It's a good sign.
Jelly in the chat asking, I was wondering, does the pwn you've earned in the demo carry over to the full game? It does not. Nothing from the demo carries over into the full game, so
be sure to get a screen grab of your pwn as an achievement and stuff like that.
That's right.
Because some of you have an obscene amount of pwn for the demo, which is awesome that you've been playing that much and labbing out the game.
Yes. Nathan's saying, I guess the Shiba would disappear the way it does in Humanity, like blink out.
Oh, okay.
Maybe.
I've definitely seen it. Maybe that's almost a flex that I don't know what the Humanity Shiba does. Let's see.
Or is it the Shiba going into the light?
Ooh.
I don't know. I'm about to find out.
It's about to... Oh, just falls over.
It's just playing dead.
Yeah. And then if Astrobot tops out here, also we have a little punch animation. I believe the Shiba goes into the light though as a victory. Yeah, the Shiba one's cool.
Into the light.
All right, well I think we are. Time is flying, CJ. Covering quite a bit here, but we're kind of hitting the end of the stream here. So thank you everyone for tuning in for our final. This is our final community stream before launch on Tuesday, and I cannot believe this game is coming out, and I'm super excited.
I know.
Yes.
Very excited. Tuesday, the 11th of November, 6 a.m. Pacific is when it goes live. So check the release timing map that we have. We have it on Lumines.game. It's also on our socials or on Steam News, PlayStation News. You can check this map to see when the game will be available to play or to purchase on Steam as well. So you'll want to check that out. Available as a standard edition, just the game, or digital deluxe edition with premium Lumi avatars, just like the ones Austin was just showing. The Humanity Shiba Inu and Astrobot on PlayStation 5. And if you're on Steam, that fourth Lumi avatar is Dave the Diver.
Yes, Dave is a very welcome addition. I said that the I guess Astrobot seems so fitting, Lumified. Dave is just hanging out, and yeah, he's a large diver in a new world. But
And playing in some of the ocean bound or like water stages with Dave is awesome.
Yeah. In a weird way, he is very fitting, which is kind of cool. So good job to the team for making him so welcome. But we cannot wait for you to play. We're going to be rolling out of bed nice and early here. Let's see, 6 a.m. for you, CJ. Got 9 a.m. on the map for me. So I cannot wait to spread the word that the game has launched on Tuesday and to hang out with you guys in the Discord and see what you all think about the journey mode and all the missions. And it's going to be.
We'll want to hear what people's favorite stages are.
Yes, 100%. We'll probably be asking everybody that, and maybe we'll host a little. When Tetris Effect came out, there was a little like stage competition, right? And a coinciding giveaway and stuff if you submit your favorite stages. So maybe we can get like a little stage tournament going or something like that. Would be fun. But
absolutely.
Yes, runs excellent on the Steam Deck. If you're looking to play it on the Steam Deck at launch, it will be awesome. So,
I mean, Lumines is a great handheld game. You know, the original came out over 20 years ago on the PlayStation Portable, and so Lumines Arise is a great portable game. Works super well on the Steam Deck, and if you have a PlayStation Portal for your PS5 needs, it works well on that. And we're also streaming on GeForce Now, so if you don't have a machine that can run Lumines Arise, maybe you can play it through GeForce Now. Or on the PlayStation side of things, if you have PlayStation Plus Premium, you can stream Lumines Arise directly to your portal through that, which is a lot of fun too.
Yeah, on the GeForce Now comment, I think it's very awesome how cloud gaming is getting to a point where the input delay isn't that bad on there, and I'm like somebody that's going to be very particular about that. I'm not just saying that either because I'm, with the Lumines Arise team or anything, but it really does feel great to play on there. So
it does.
Yeah, if you want to run that on any of your systems or like a lower end machine, that is definitely a great option.
For sure.
So I think without further ado, let's get this in one more time here. Wishlist Lumines Arise today on PlayStation 5 and Steam. And I guess pre-order it while you can if you're a PlayStation 5 owner for a discount. If you know you're going to be jamming out with us regardless, might as well get that pre-order in. And we are super excited. So
there will be a launch discount on Steam as well for the first 2 weeks, 10% off. So there was no pre-order on Steam, but if you are a Steam player and you can't wait to play it at launch, you'll be able to save a little bit of money.
Mm-hmm. Well, all right, CJ. I think we hit all the points here, and I'll keep saying how awesome or how excited we are, but I'll spare you guys, and we'll close it out here. So. Thank you all. If you haven't already, if you are brand new, if you just learned about Lumines Arise, check out the demo on Steam or PS5 if you want to get a taste before launch on Tuesday. Everyone have a good rest of your evening. We're going to say hi to Call Me Star, who's also previewing the game right now on their Twitch channel. It's cool. The Tetris community. And I believe they're battling Ferox and Burst Battle. I think they're in a voice call hanging out, so it might be fun to watch for a second to close out here. But everyone, if you're not tagging along, everyone have a good weekend, and we cannot wait to hang out with you next week. So cheers.